Welcome back. This is David Lucas with In the News, and tonight our conversation is the 2020 election debate between President Donald Trump versus former Vice President Joe Biden. Stay tuned. Tonight, the debate, it began, and I'm not sure exactly what it was that you were expecting, but I knew exactly what I was expecting. And I have to say, this debate was far from it. So, let's get into it. Tonight, from what I've read and what I've seen and what I now understand, Donald Trump was coached by Chris Christie during the week in preparation for this debate. And they had a very simple strategy. From what I understand, Joe Biden suffers from a stutter, a linguistic problem. And so by this, Donald Trump's strategy was to get Joe Biden off topic. He wanted to attack him. He wanted to interrupt him. He wanted to throw him off balance so that he could not clearly respond to the issues that were asked as presented by the moderator. And this is exactly the tactic that Donald Trump used. It said that Donald Trump interrupted the vice president every few seconds that he was trying to speak. Now, let's go over the tactics that are typically used by these men. Donald Trump won the last election, possibly because he earned it, and there's speculation that there was some Russian involvement. There's speculation that many just didn't go out and vote. And I believe that America failed in not selecting the president that they wanted during that time, and we're hoping that America won't make the same mistake twice. Donald Trump's tactic was that he would do what he's always done. He attacks his opponent. He sees a person as his enemy, and he never relents. He attacked Joe Biden. He lied when he had to. He blames when that doesn't work, and he makes excuses when that doesn't work. Those are his main staples when he's dealing with the public. He does this in private, and he does this in public. The man has no shame. He's all about winning, and and he does so with a strength unparalleled. Joe Biden was doing what he always does. He was stating the facts. He would stay on topic, or try to, and he would follow the rules given by the moderators and the people in charge. That didn't serve him so well this time, because as Donald Trump attacked, Joe Biden became more and more frustrated, getting him off topic and getting him to talk about the things Donald Trump wanted him to talk about. So, now, the American people gave the victory to Joe Biden, because Joe was as calm as a person could be, okay? Even though he was frustrated, he was calm, and he was stating the facts as best he could. I have to say at this point, the moderator, Chris Wallace, as much as I respect the man, Chris Wallace did a deplorable job in keeping this debate under control. I would say that he probably gave Donald Trump more attention than he gave Vice President Biden. So I want you to understand, these men are supposed to get equal time in these debates. This didn't happen. So, I say this Not because I'm Republican or because I'm Democrat. I'm just stating the facts as I saw them. As much as I respect Chris Wallace, I have to say he did a poor job. He and the network did a poor job in managing the time in this debate. As a result, there were a lot of questions that went unanswered. There were a lot of questions that Americans wanted to hear. He didn't get around to asking those questions. Many of those questions are very important to this election. So, what America saw was chaos. But what America needs to see in a president right now are these things. And I have notes. I wrote them down because I didn't want to miss a thing. America needs to see leadership. It needs to see leadership because the states are desperately seeking guidance. They need a president with steel resolve. They need a president who is calm, because right now, economically and due to COVID-19, there's a global crisis that's brewing right now. We also need to see someone with critical thinking, someone who can think differently. It takes a different thinker to get you out of the problems that you're in that was created by the person who created them. It takes a different person to do that. They need to see poise because the financial crisis is real. And right now, millions upon millions are unemployed and millions upon millions are facing evictions. No, they need a president that's bold because right now the racial climate and the civil unrest in the United States is boiling over. It's tipping over. It's at its tipping point right now as there's protests all over the country. They need a decisive president now. There's a vacancy in the Supreme Court and the Republicans are rushing to choose someone, anyone that they can find, that they can put in the Supreme Court that can overturn Roe v. Wade and other laws like that. The factors that I walked away with in this debacle of a debate, the factors I walked away with is when asked, Donald Trump did not denounce white supremacy. Of course, for me, I'm a man of color, that's very important to me. By denouncing white supremacy, that keeps at bay a lot of ill-fated folks that are out there on the fringes wanting to harm people of color. Donald Trump did not do that. Also, what's very important, because this is very dangerous, Donald Trump did not commit to a peaceful transfer of power. What do I mean? In generations past, when a president is voted by the people, there is a transfer of power. I think it's January 20th. There's a transfer of power and an inauguration, and the power is transferred, and the power is transferred to the next president. Well, Donald Trump has been protesting all along for months, saying that the ballots and the election is rigged. Unless he wins, he considers the election to be rigged. That's not how it works in America. The election has not been rigged. The ballots are secure. But this president has been planting seeds at his base, saying that there's corruption in the election. And if he loses, he may or may not transfer power peacefully. That's a very dangerous statement in this country. That would put America in the forefront of a civil war. A president inside the White House not wanting to transfer or relinquishing power. That would put us in a very dangerous position in the United States. One that I don't think we've ever faced before. These are tumultuous times, And we need to look at this seriously. And I want to encourage all of you to do what I've already done. I want you to get your ballot and I want you to vote. Whichever person you vote for, that's up to you. I've seen enough of 4 years of Donald Trump to understand that this could only get worse. I believe that it will. I believe that Donald Trump wants to be a dictator in this country. And I think that it's time that we take those powers back. Put those powers in the hands of someone who is not volatile. Someone who is looking out for the best of the United States. This is David Lucas with In the News. Thanks for joining. This is David Lucas with In the News. And if this is your first time joining the conversation, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate you being here. Please hit that subscribe button. I put these commentaries out every week, and I would love for you to join the conversation.